So, last time, uh, you all made somewhat of a mess. You all had been dragged into the underground city called Mesobranzan. The Drow city ruled by uh, matriarchs. The Drow are brutal slavers, um, caused by the influence of Lolth. You all were uh, subjugated, and some longer than others. You met some allies, and through sheer luck, you all got separated from everyone else through a magma flow and managed to escape before burning to death. Uh, you all reconvened and managed to make it into the lower city, uh, where you began to plan. And you guys discovered that there was an elder brain in the city, and it was subtly helping you, and also like telling you to free it. So your plan was to go to wherever the elder brain was and free it, which you did successfully. What you didn't realize
Woo.
was the layer of the elder brain was a illithid, essentially spaceship, called Nautiloid. And when the brain was free, it started piloting the ship to leave. It had no intention of staying to help you further. You all made a mad dash to get out of the ship, unfortunately leaving one of your newfound allies behind, as he was still being influenced by the Elder Brain. And you made a great leap out of the ship, falling about 100 feet. This has left Vath unconscious. As more severely injured, and Zine was able to fly, though also severely injured. And that is where we pick up in an alley nestled between two buildings in the lower city. You guys are probably down here.
I have 0 spell slots. I can
It,
heal
it
this a little
was
more, but it's gonna
quite the fight. Um,
be one of my last 5th level. It would be my last 5th level.
uh,
And bath noises.
Vath, go ahead and give me a death save.
Okay. I watched this natural 20.
Very cool.
Motherfucker, that saves.
Close.
Damn close,
Very
though.
close.
Damn close.
Okay.
Can I at least stabilize him?
Yeah, I mean, it takes you a second to fly down there because I think your flight speed is 60. And you're 100 feet away, so he's going to have to roll another one before you get there. Unless Esmore does something about
Yeah,
that.
I'll do it since.
Okay, go and roll medicine check.
Okay. Do.
There was a chance, however small, of Vath dying there. But didn't happen, so. Cool, you're stable. And Zine,
Sick.
you fly down. Zine, give me a perception check, because you have quite the view of the city. Rolls. I mean, you are level 15, so. You. There aren't a ton of mind flayers in the lower city itself. They were mostly concentrated at like the slave pits. But you throughout the city, you see the occasional like flash of light and fire, and there are random fights throughout the city. And you descend
Alright.
to meet up with your party.
When I get there, I'm going to mass cure wounds.
Okay.
The three of us.
Everyone gets 23 hit points.
Woo! I'm just over half health now.
I'm a little under.
And I have 110 hit points though.
I'm unfortunately at 99 for my max. Hit die be damned.
You all have a moment of calm and still. What are you guys doing?
There's sporadic fights throughout the city. Most of the mind flayers would be around the slaves, so
Should find a place to rest.
I'm gonna cast some mage armor. Can I do that? It's not up right now.
That
What
was one
do
of the
we
things
want
that
to
you
do?
managed to recover was your staff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we should do is find a place to rest.
Yeah. I think that's probably what we should do.
We are very spent.
we can hide somewhere in the back alley and take a short rest.
Well, it's not a short rest is not going to do us any good. The city's going to be under constant attack, and we have no way of defending ourselves right now.
I mean,
We
if take a
also
short
have
rest, I think
nowhere
that's
to
what we need.
hide.
Get out of the city as far away as possible, find a cave, probably go back to where we rested before that last cave we first came here.
Okay.
At least get as far away from the city as possible and try
I
to
mean,
find somewhere.
how are we gonna get out of the city in the first place?
That's going to be the hard part.
We could take a short rest, and then I could cast fly on all of us.
That could work.
All of you give me a perception check.
I'm good at these.
Oof.
This is the first time I rolled a 20 or higher than a 10 on perception in like 6 sessions.
Vath, you're the only one who notices that there's you just see like the corner of like a cloak like duck into the alley, but like as soon as whoever it was pulled into the alley, they're just like they blend in so well that if you weren't staring straight at them, probably wouldn't see them.
I'm like, guys. And I'm gonna point it out. Or point them out.
You two look
Like,
over there and
Heck, that's over there.
there's no one there.
You telling us to go that way, or what are you pointing
No,
at?
I'm telling you that there's someone blending in that way. Someone in a cloak.
Okay, so I suggest we go the opposite direction, probably.
Well, it's not safe. We need to find somewhere safe.
I'll pull my weapon and
Or at least somewhere not above ground, I guess.
I guess I'll shout out in that direction. Do you need something from us?
I was just surprised that you survived. And you see stepping out, Annalise.
She ain't dead.
And I'd found a friend. And like you see her like kind of like take something out of like her hood as she pulls down, and jumping out of her hand, you see a weasel. And this weasel dashes
Oh.
straight for you, Esmore, and just like scampers up your leg and crawls into your hood.
That noise I just made, that's also Esmar. He's alive.
He's alive. What a journey this weasel must have made.
I'm not
Here I
gonna
am
lie,
looking
thought-
half dead, and here the weasel is like, hey.
He says,
Speaking to Annalise, I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were dead.
I have
There's
tricks.
still a chance.
And also, I saw the guards coming, so I took the window. The
Where'd you take it?
into the alley.
You took the window into the alley?
The window was already
Yes.
in the alley.
Where-
The
Well,
weasel
where'd you
just
put
said.
it?
He says, "You look like shit." Talking to you, Esmore.
Yeah, I figured.
He always looks like shit, though.
But, like, particularly shitty. Glad you're alive. I don't know what I would do in a city underground. Never been in a place like this before.
You'd probably food for something around here.
Yeah, there's a surprising amount of things that would really love some weasel meat.
Still, it's kind of surprising what happened to the other two.
Oh, what? Okay, I have to know. What kind of journey have you been on?
Well,
And how'd you find Annalise?
well, she found me. But you were drugged and dragged, and I hid. And I figured that because you were unconscious, me going into where everyone else was probably wasn't a good idea. You have no idea how much trash I've eaten in the last couple days.
Do you have any ideas about other things that may have happened? Anything particularly useful?
There was a giant flying thing that then disappeared.
Yeah,
sounds
we
about
we
right.
just jumped out of that.
So that was your doing.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Well, the
Or
muttering,
fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
the muttering's gone.
And think of it this way: this is less firepower than the Drows have. No.
That's true.
At the very least, they're
I'm
occupied.
pretty sure the mind flayers. Okay, I'm pretty sure the mind flayers are pretty upset with the drow right about now. So
Yeah, even if they aren't directly helping us.
to make for a good distraction. more importantly, since you came in here, I'm pretty sure you know of a way out.
Before we do that, we should probably look for a place a bit more private rather than just out in the fucking open. Much as I like
Fair.
this alley.
Well, we can't really go back to the room.
Yeah.
So there's not really anywhere else we have.
Now that there's more than 3 of us, my plan goes out the window.
I'm at least good at being quiet.
I could turn invisible.
I can... no longer do that. Well, no, because that's through the harp.
Well, through my staff, I can make us harder to track still. I can still cast
pass without a
Pass Without a
trace.
Trace.
I
Yeah.
can dimension door. And when we get somewhere, I can summon the mansion. But then I'm spent.
I think we should just probably find a way out of the city. Considering that's really our only option, but
There, well, might be enough chaos to make it easy. Unless we run into something.
no reason not to try, I guess. We're not anywhere safer here than we are out there.
Regardless, even right now, I'll just go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace just to go ahead and have it out. Didn't take any charges, so might as well.
Well, point me in the direction, and I'll put up the hood of my Cloak of Elvenkind.
What the fucking...
Now I'm super sneaky.
I have no idea where the way out is. I'm just trying to give suggestions.
Well, if we just want to get out of the city, mostly where I just came from. We saw some people fall out of a alien ship. I figured it was you.
Crazy, I know. Yeah. I'm gonna turn invisible.
Oh, and I guess it's best to inform you that the other two are gone.
Hmm?
She just like sighs and just nods.
Both was of their own faults. We'll go with that.
One of them wasn't of their own fault.
Well, the other one was though, at least. They were not who they said they were.
20 plus pass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
a 30. Annalise had already cast Pass Without a Trace on herself.
Ooh.
Our rolls.
Pretty good.
And the plus
Um,
10.
I'm invisible and I can't be.
And the black plus 10.
Yeah, so everyone's above a 25 to 30.
29 is the lowest, I think, other than Annalise.
27 is the
27,
lowest.
yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
So you all just essentially fade into the shadows of the city, and you can pretty much move wherever you want and however you want. You go darting between buildings and through alleys. There's, because you rolled so high, you're like about to step out into the alley and you just see like that psychic pressure wave just fly down the street. And you look in the direction it came from, and there's 4 drow that are just stunned, and an illithid just walks up to one, grabs it, and then the person just falls to the ground.
What's an illithid again? I can't remember.
It's a mind flayer.
Mind flare.
Yeah.
Oh.
Illithid and mind flayer are the same thing.
Okay. Well, his brain's getting scooped.
Don't really envy him. Kind of deserves it, not gonna lie.
Then I guess we continue onward.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of the city.
While it's
Oh,
while the mind flayer is grappling another one, you all dash across the street, and it is none the wiser. And eventually, you will make it to front gate. The front gate is surprisingly unmanned. There's no mind flayers there. There's no drow. Unguarded, and you all just walk through and into the darkness.
When we find a spot to recoup and that's out of the way, I'll
Long rest.
cast my mansion.
Right. The thin purple outline of a door appears as you finish the incantation. And they're floating in space.
And I'll have
is
it.
the door to your mansion.
Yeah. I'll have it set to let in any known allies, like in the area, like Malnum or any of the people that were captured with us, if they escape or and somehow find it, etc. But otherwise, inside I go. And I'll show Annalise around.
You can just do this?
Pretty much, yeah. It takes away from some other very powerful spells, though. But it's a very safe place.
Where is it? It was just a door.
Think of it like another plane, but just a little pocket.
Huh.
But there's also these, and then I'll like clap or whatever and summon a servant with food and drink.
I'm gonna whisper to Asmore, I swear to God, if you fuck with the gravity again.
Look, hang on, just. I will do the same thing twice.
You're right, you'll do it a 3rd time.
No, I can't get to a 3rd time if I don't do it a 2nd time.
sound very suspicious.
No.
What are you planning?
For once, nothing, because we're not in a place to where I should be wasteful.
Kind of disappointed, honestly.
Huh?
I'm kind of disappointed. The Great Esmore isn't pulling a prank.
And well, I never
That's not
said
that's
that. I
that's
never
not
said
like you.
that. I've never said that.
Then what is it?
It's not reversing gravity.
Mm-hmm. As long as you're not fucking with me.
Shouldn't?
I sure as hell wouldn't do it. If it's the other two, be my guest. Just not me. And Bat's gonna walk off.
Yeah, so you're in the mansion. You're safe. It looks how it always looks.
I'm just gonna look for a room and rest off my previous being unconscious.
Yep.
I at some point would like to step outside of the mansion to cast sending.
You can do that inside the mansion. Well, I guess if you there is a chance because it's a different plane. Yeah. You can step outside.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And I will cast sending to Vendel. See if it works. Probably won't, but might as well try. And I'll say, we've stirred things up. And we'll return shortly to look for you and the others. We're just outside the city in my mansion. And then that's it. Actually, if I could send it to the fighter guy that was with us as well, the same message.
Okay, so you do get a response from Vindel.
Oh,
He says, I knew you had it in you. We aren't in the city. We managed to escape when they were trying to get us there. Let's see. And you're sending it to Ulrich.
yes. Who was the other person who was with us?
Do you remember his name? He's your NPC.
Oh, you mean I literally was just thinking his name, damn it. I know his name.
Jared, you can respond as Ulrich.
I have no idea what happened with him though.
He escaped like everyone else did.
They didn't come looking for us, fuckers.
I don't really know how to respond. um. So like he got away like fucking obviously not with Vindel.
No, Vindel is not on the Prime Material plane at the moment.
Where would he be though? Like
Where Ulrich would be?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to respond if I like, don't really know anything about where he is or like what happened with him. I imagine just be in the city though, right?
So the NPC allies that you guys had escaped while you were being transported to the city. They couldn't help you all because you all were very unconscious.
Yeah.
So none of them are in Mesopranton.
Okay, but they're all
All right,
not here.
that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
I'll just respond to Zian saying, I don't really know what you're talking about. I got away in all the chaos, but I couldn't help because there was a lot of them.
Kilar.
Yes.
Um,
Kilar Leo Zuman.
I mean, he essentially just says that like he's glad that you're alive and like still able to fight, and tells you to be careful. Be very careful.
I will go back into the mansion and find Vath and Esmore. Separately or together, whichever.
Probably
That's
together.
room.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's your decision if you want to see Beth.
All right. I'll start with Esmore then.
I'll be in my room, I guess.
That's
My
so
appropriately themed bedroom.
All right. Well, then I will knock on the door and then go to open it.
I'm naked. No, I'm just joking.
So, good news. All of our friends that were with us during the kidnapping have escaped.
I'd like to point out that Vindel had already told you guys this in Vath's stream.
And I'm pretty sure I told them about it.
And I guess I forgot.
Danny reminded me of that last week. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Rip.
No, you
I didn't have it in my notes. Oh well.
Just keep going with it. No reason to stop.
So, what do we want to do?
I'll probably just be sitting there laying on my hammock, just staring up. There's probably no point in even staying here. Probably best to try and just get out and let the city deal with itself. Or we can commit genocide. Either way is fine with me.
Well, if we leave, at the minimum, it puts a pause on their invasion plans or whatever they've been doing.
I bet their invasion plans are pretty screwed anyways, 'cause I'm pretty sure their invasion plans involved mind flayers, and they're not, really cooperating at the moment. But if you think they'll become a problem later, you can deal with them now.
They might. More worried about the family side of things.
I'm still curious on the one that looks just like you. personally.
The eyes are a family trait.
Not just the eyes. Feature-wise, looks a lot like you.
Well, I don't know. All I know is she tried to kill me again.
I think you know what we need to do then.
I also think freeing the slaves could be something we can do.
Good. I think you pretty much answered your own question on what you think we should do.
Yeah, sometimes talking out loud helps.
But you do realize what we'd be doing is basically genocide.
Not quite.
It's not a whole species, but genocide of this entire town.
We're not going to genocide the whole town. Freeing the slaves should at least be a good first step.
Taking down an entire monarch. But I do agree that they may become a problem later. Take them out now while the mind flayers are still around and fighting them too. No guarantees that they'll ignore us, but we can still use it to our advantage.
We can. Alright. Well, I'll see
Plus,
if Vath has
well,
any other ideas.
there's another issue. The mask.
Yeah,
That needs to be dealt with. And
that too.
I don't think leaving is going to be a good idea.
At least not without them.
Exactly.
Well, I'll see if Vath has any other ideas. And then
Uh,
I'll make my way out.
is there a little hammock in my room for
Sure.
Okay. He needs one for Oliver. He needs his own little hammock.
And then I'll go knock on Vath's door.
It's open.
And I'll make my way in.
What'd you guys decide?
So, freeing the slaves and destroying the matriarchy because we also need the masks back.
As I figured.
And oh, Mother Dearest seems to have possession of one.
What is with that, anyways, by the way? I know almost nothing about what's going on with your little vendetta between the Drow. So it'd be nice knowing a bit of it.
From what I've gathered, me being lost as a child was more of a means to kill me. That didn't play out that way. Apparently they never found me to kill me sooner. And my capture to take the test of whatever to join them was just another plot to kill me.
That's the what?
I was taken to a different plane, told it was to be given a test. If I pass the test, then I can join them and they'll answer all my questions.
Is that
Um,
common? Kind of a weird thing for them to do.
I wouldn't know.
I doubt I know anything about this. It's Drow.
But during the test, Illustre showed up, and now we're here.
Vath, give me a religion
Oh.
check. Illustre is a goddess in the Drow pantheon. She is known as the only good god in the Drow pantheon. Her domains are song, dance, hunt, moonlight, that kind of stuff.
Illustrate, huh? Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to try. Well, what's your plan? I assume, as Moore mentioned, a few options we have, and you'd probably decided on freeing slaves or something.
Yes.
What are we gonna do about our missing items?
Hope to find them along the way.
I'm happy you guys got your stuff, but
I've got
I only have 2
some
things to my name.
I've got some different things, yes.
I only got my armor and my staff.
And we'll work on it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll go with whatever you guys want to do, but I'm gonna ask this now. Are we gonna do anything regarding your oh mother dearest?
Well, seeing as she
Odds are the answer's probably yes, but I figured I'd ask anyways.
has at least one of the masks,
We know what that means.
she will most likely get her hands on the others. Or at least try to.
Well, if that's the case and we go after her and she's gone, I know where one of the other masks are, which I mentioned.
And then it turns into sort of a race.
There should be one more mask after that, I believe. It's one more mask besides the ones we know about, right?
So
Okay.
there are currently 4 in the city of Mesopranzan. There's 5 total. Because you had
Oh, we only need but
you had 2, Gorzar had 1. Then you guys killed Gorzar, and then the Drow showed up. You just found out that Mitch and Mother had one. So, and you know where the last one is.
So that's the only one we need to get to. Probably the Mother Dearest has all the others.
I guess this means this is essential. If we can't find those masks, it's a race to Baldur's Gate. Which means Baldur's Gate's going to be the center of everything that happens in the future of, I guess, everything.
The next invasion point, maybe.
This is all assuming that she manages to get away with the masks.
Yeah.
Rough.
All right then.
Let's focus less on the future, more on the present, though.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Right now, I guess our bet is, yeah, we're gonna try to free the slaves, but I think we should be more worried about ourselves honestly.
I agree.
I think as nice as it would be to free the slaves, and it'd be very nice and it'd feel very good, we should worry more about getting our stuff back, I feel. Or at least some of it.
First, we have to find it.
Correct. But considering we've already wasted like a day, it's kind of it's up to you guys whether you guys want to go with them after the masks straight away or try to get some more stuff. But I doubt we have a ton of time, considering what we just did.
Well, we can decide our next plan of action in the morning.
Right?
Good night. And I shall leave.
Cool. You'll get a long rest.
Ew. I have so many things to bump up. Okay. I think that's it. Cool.
Full health.
Three, 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 two, one, one, one. Oh, look, this down.
Uh, you all wake up in the morning. And you see Annalise standing in like the entry to like the dining hall, and she's not facing you. She's facing into the room, and like she hears you, and like she like turns her head, and her eyes are just wide. And you passed her into the dining hall, and you see Esmore just slumped over onto the table. He looks pale.
Wait, we see this?
Mm-hmm. You and Zine.
I'm gonna look at Zine. You do anything this time?
I did not.
I'm gonna walk over to Esmore and check his pulse.
Give me a medicine check. Either you don't know where a pulse is, or he doesn't have one.
I'm gonna look over at Zine. He's dead.
Can I give him a
You see him
medicine
checking like his
check?
forearm for the pulse.
Yeah, give me a medicine check as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you check. He doesn't have a pulse. He's not breathing.
Any stab wounds or
You look around. He's not bleeding. He's not. There's no bruising. Like no trauma.
Can't detect a magic or anything, so there's like nothing I can do in that fucking department. Anything you can do to detect if there's any signs of magic, or
I can use detect magic.
can you detect traces of magic on him at all? Like I doubt this was caused natural and you just had a seizure in the night.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Let's see. Let me look up that spell. There you go. Yeah, there is magic emanating from Esmor's corpse. It is the School of Necromancy.
Well,
Like his whole body kind of has this faint aura.
Where's Annalise? You know anything about this?
No, I woke up and he was here.
Kind of a delay there on your response, don't you think?
Are you suggesting I did this?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying maybe you know something. I don't think you did it. I'm just saying maybe you know something about it. Not to say that you did it. Because if you did try something, I'm sure Esmore would at least be able to defend himself.
I'm gonna cast a spell magic.
Um. Yeah. You focus on that aura and you like in your mind's eye you like reach out and touch it and it just shatters and Esmore your eyes open and the color comes back to Esmore and Esmore sets up.
Surprise!
You okay, buddy?
I forgot you can do that.
What did you do?
Esmore seems completely healthy now. He's cured.
You saved me.
Did you do that spell you wanted
He
to
definitely
cast
did that.
on me? Oh,
Yes.
and you tried it on yourself.
Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't have cast the spell magic on him. We could have just left him there.
Well, I hope it was worth it.
If we stay in the mansion, I have to do something.
No, you don't.
Yes.
All right. So what's first, the mask or the slaves?
To
Shit.
be honest, I think the mask
Or
should
our
be a
things?
priority.
Because I'm gonna be honest, helping that elder brain almost killed me.
I mean, we do need to get our things, but
Here's the thing: we're not going to be able to get the masks without our things, regardless.
I mean,
And
true.
you can trust me. I've had the masks.
I guess we're going to go try and find our things, as if we haven't tried that before.
We're not really in a very great position already. Because if we find our things, we're letting the masks get away. If we go for the masks, we're gonna die.
Yet.
How about grab our things, free the slaves, book it to Baldur's Gate, and we can gather any allies.
I'm gonna be the one to say this because it has to be said by someone. We don't necessarily need to free the slaves.
Well, I'm going
I
to.
I understand that is the good thing to do, but again, this is just me throwing out options because someone has to be the one to say it.
I'm aware.
If we do save the slaves, we are wasting time
I know.
and
We can-
resources.
think about this. We can always come back for the slaves. We're on a
We're
kind of on a
already
time
here.
crunch. Yes, and we know how to get back here. Well, we will know
Again,
how to
not-
get back here.
Not
ends up
only
being
will
majority
this
vote.
stall them,
but this stalls us, is what I'm saying. Again, this all majority votes, so it is just me throwing out options because it kind of needs to be said. Someone needs to say it.
And as much as I hate to agree with Vath, he does have a point. There are things that are more time sensitive. The slaves aren't going anywhere.
I
The
understand.
masks, on the other hand, are going somewhere.
If we don't get those masks, everything is done. Everything that we worked for, even freeing the slaves, will have been for nothing. You know that just as well as I do.
Yeah, more will die if we waste our time and give them more time to collect the last of the masks.
I've promised Illustre.
And you can still keep that promise.
Now's the best time to do it. If we leave and then come back, they'll be organized again.
Maybe, maybe not.
That's not a maybe, maybe not. They will secure themselves eventually.
You know what happens if they get all the masks?
I know.
And they have what, all but one of the mask?
They still have to invade the entire city. That takes time.
It's not going to be easy for them to just invade Baldur's Gate. I will say that.
Exactly. So now's the best time. At least for the slaves.
All I'm saying is maybe freeing the slaves isn't the best use of our resources, but if Illustre says you have to, then I'm not really sure on the consequences, but I already know fucking with gods is already asking for a lot.
Look, I've already been face to face with one god. I really don't want to agitate another.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you, by the way, Vass, for that.
And she's also the only reason I'm still here.
I want to look at Esmore. Don't really have a choice in this matter, I guess.
I guess not.
Okay, we'll free the
I'm just
slaves, I
along for the
guess.
ride.
But our stuff comes first. I'm not trying to get myself killed.
Okay. We'll get our things and then free the slaves.
Guess we're back to square one with where the fuck do we look?
We knew a little bit about where they had the stashes and such, right? From Alec and our initial recon stuff.
Yeah, so you knew that that things get moved from like where they're confiscated to somewhere else. And you managed to find a like transport that had some of your things.
Yeah.
You didn't necessarily have time to look through it all. Though, detect magic certainly helped. But not all your things were in that cart. There were some things, but not everything. So there's kind of two like possibilities. One is that all your shit got moved, or two, there's still some of it where they like confiscate like slave items.
Okay.
It's all the same to you. I would like to at least get Annalise out of here. Because, obvious, but she's not much of a fighter. We
Well,
at least get her somewhere safe.
the mansion does last for 24 hours.
And what
If-
happens
Yes,
after that?
If you're
but
trying to get your
It
stuff
kind of
back,
poofs you out.
I can help with that. Sure, I can only shoot and swing a sword so good, but being quiet and hunting is kind of my specialty.
yeah, but being right in the midst of battle is our specialty. So once that happens,
I'll stay out of the way.
what you can do just. I'm just saying, I give you an out if you want out. I can get you out of here.
I'd rather have her help her get out as well, but we don't even know how to get ourselves out.
I mean,
You're
I kind of hold up my staff and say, I have a way of getting out of here.
And how's that?
I'm holding up my staff.
His staff turns into a tree, and we go
Okay,
through the
with
tree.
all- Again, I'm going to ask, with all of the anti-magic in this area that prevents you from getting out, how?
If
Will that,
there's
will that even
anti-magic,
work?
there's any kind of anti-magic field, this mansion wouldn't be here.
Okay.
There's no anti-magic inside this mansion.
Not the way it works.
Think about this. We're in this mansion, which is in its sense, it's in a different plane. Am I correct to say that?
Pretty much, kind of.
Then
So
like
if
that,
I
it works
cast,
out perfect.
yes, if I can cast that into here, then no problem. The downside is if I do cast it, I won't be going with y'all. But I can always manage to get myself out.
I don't think that's how the laws of physics works anymore.
No, y'all leave. I turn to an earth elemental. I go through the walls, and I just go up until I can't go up no more.
If it was that easy, don't you think we would have done that already?
Y'all can't do what I can do.
I'm just saying, if getting out was that easy, then I don't know.
Well, then hopefully, if we ever have to use an emergency exit like that, we're in a place we can use magic.
Not like magic's completely like useless in here, but if we could, don't you think we would have? If we could get out and in, don't you think we would have asked for help by now? Don't you think would have asked for like Vendel?
I'm going to remind you of what Vendel told Beth
I know what he told us,
in
and I told them about like how there's an just bunch of anti-magic around this area where you can't get out or in.
I'm going to tell you this right now, that using the staff to turn it into a tree and then transport via plants, one, you have to be on the same plane of existence. So I guess that's the first barrier. So you would need plane shift to teleport from the mansion. The other thing is that Vendel
Which
told
I
you
can do, but I don't have tuning fork.
that. The only place you know how to get to is the Feywild, but you don't know how to get to anywhere else, so that presents a problem. The other thing Vendel told you guys, or told Vath, who I presume relayed this information at some point, is that any kind of like teleportation or planar travel cannot happen within a certain distance of Mesobranson. is why Vindel can't get to you.
Yeah.
It's why your allies haven't come to help, because they physically can't get to you.
And that's what I'm explaining to Esmore. I like the thought, but it's just not possible. We would need to find like a physical way out of here.
Okay then.
Well, where for our things do we want to try first?
So I guess that does present a good point to where we could try to find a way out, or at least somewhere where we can escape to. Besides, here, because this is kind of close to Mega Baranzan.
Yeah.
I don't think trying to find a way out is a terrible idea. But I guess we should conclude. Are we gonna let Annalise fight with us, or?
As much as I want to get out, you're talking about things that affect the whole world.
Yep.
If the Matron Mother gets all these masks, I don't know what's gonna happen. But from how you all are talking, it doesn't seem good.
Simply put, the way you're putting it is a very strong understatement.
Helping you get
I don't.
your things so you can keep that from happening is the least I can do.
I'm just gonna look towards Esmore and Zine. This is your guys' decision. I'm pretty indifferent either way.
I personally don't want to be face to face with with that god of yours ever again. So whatever it takes to make sure we can get these masks away from these guys, and if that means going to get our stuff first, I'm down for that. Cause fuck that asshole.
I would be careful with what you say.
Fuck that asshole.
Well, Esmore, just hope that she never does get summoned. I'm sure she would be happy to see you again.
Well, the feeling isn't mutual.
All right.
So, what's our first step?
Let's go.
Look for where they transport things,
Well,
or
let's take a break.
go ahead.
And then you guys can plan, and then we'll get going from there. So we'll
Alright.
do
Alrighty.
15 minutes. Top of the hour. We'll be back.
All right. Got another go check where our stuff might be going, or we can go check where it would be coming from. Those are our two options outside of just going straight for the Matron Mother.
I'm okay with either or, honestly.
Just a friendly warning. Matron Mother is very strong.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
really, really strong.
What do you want to do about that?
Pray.
And hope for the best.
Is that a quick save?
Yeah, let's hit that quick save point.
So if we die, can we just yell quick load and nothing happened?
We're in the thick of it, boys. Let's.
Into
In
the
the
thick
thick
of
of
it. Into
In the thick of it. All right. So, I mean, y'all are the ones who mainly wanted to get your stuff first.
Well, I got.
So I'll let y'all make that decision. I'll
I
follow
got the
through.
majority of what I need, which is
Mhm.
just my staff and my armor. But yeah, Faf really needs to get some of his stuff.
Yeah, and there's a chance we might find some other decent things.
I would
For
like my
anyone
ring of.
with
I'm just not comfortable going in with almost fuck all.
I know, and it's gonna be a major fight. I completely understood the logic. I'm just having to play the character, you know.
I also only have one attunement right now, so there's that.
Same. That's just my staff.
Yeah, it's just my staff.
I'm pretty sure I'm maxed.
Well,
Yeah,
look at you.
right now I am. Ah. Ah. All right. So, from pick the slave post where it would be coming from, or wherever it's going that we don't know anything about, or at least don't know much.
To be honest,
We've only
neither
caught.
is safe. Neither is safer than the other. I want to think that it doesn't really matter, honestly.
I think we're due for vacation, boys.
I think we
Soon.
just flip. I think we just flip a coin here, honestly.
Okay. One, we go search for where the stuff was being transported to, and two, we go to the slaver post.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter which way we go. Okay, slave post it is, I guess.
No, that was the.
Two was slave post, unless
Yeah.
you just want to go
on
slave
yours.
post.
No, I'm just
Okay,
saying,
yeah.
no, we're going with this fucking coin.
Yeah,
toss.
we'll go with-
Wondering.
All right, now we have to figure out where. We didn't ever get that far.
Well, if we have to fucking think about where it is, then shouldn't we just go to the slave post then? If we already know where that is, then we may as well just do that.
Okay. You good with that, Jordan?
Yeah.
All right, let's sneak our way to the slave post.
I turn invisible. Actually, Asmorny's path of the trace, doesn't he?
I can do it with my staff, so.
Yeah.
Annalise can also cast Pass Without a
I
Trace.
don't know if you have. I don't know if you can only use it on things you can see, so I won't go invisible just yet. Then again, going invisible would probably just be more worth it. Period.
Well, Pass Without a Trace gives you like a flat bonus. Invisibility just gives you advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet. So you don't have to be able to see them. You just have to be... Yeah.
I just have to show my
As long as you're
presence.
within 30 feet of whoever casts it, then you'll get the bonus.
All
And
right, I'll turn
you can
invisible
leave
then.
the area and come back into it and get it again.
Yeah. All right, I'll just turn invisible then. That's fine.
All right, I'll put my hood up and stealth with pass without a trace. So
Annalise will cast it, so you don't have to use your...
Well, my staff, it doesn't take any charges
Oh, well.
with my staff.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I can do as many times as I
Bro,
want.
this
No
is the one
resources or
time she can be
anything.
useful, bro.
Now let her to save her resources.
It could, yeah.
Like if his
If
doesn't
we have
cost
unlimited,
anything, then that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, then cost
might
me
as well
anything.
save any form of resource we have.
I rolled
Yeah.
23.
Mine
26.
is a 17.
17. Okay. I mean, 17 is still going to be way higher than any passive perception you'll run into, so. Maybe.
Wrong. Mine is 17.
No one asked.
That's more the only one you can see.
Nice.
So you all are going to... To where?
We're gonna make our way back into the city, I guess. See if there's anyone at the gates or the entryway.
Okay. Ugh. Man. Yeah, you all easily enough with Pastoral Trace, get back to the city. There's no guards at the gate still. Even though you all took a long rest and spent several hours away, the gate has not been like remanned.
That's kind of a good sign. I guess we'll surf our way through the city. See if we can get a look at the slave areas.
Okay. Slave area is the south end of the city. Oh man. As you're sneaking through the city, there are some people who are like making a pile of corpses, both drought and mind flayer. At least in this first area, there doesn't seem to be any fighting. The battle wounds, especially on the drought, are pretty gruesome. But you pass by and no one notices your movement.
Does there seem to be any like guard patrol that's already been reestablished?
You
Since I still have
excuse
the
me.
cloak, can I make myself look like a mind flare?
Why would you do that?
Just in case one of them spots us.
You think that's gonna help?
Oh.
As more Jordan, if you're a mind player and one of them spots us, we're fucking dead.
It's immediate combat.
Fine. It's a thought.
Wasn't a good one.
Yeah, leave it to Esmore to try and think for once. Because they thought or said something before just doing it.
I appreciate the thought, but it wasn't a
Yes.
good one.
I have my moments. This
At
just wasn't
least
one
you're
of them.
having them.
You have
Yes.
you have your moments. This just wasn't one of them.
Esmore's trying. Esmore's trying.
There's one armed guard just like overseeing this like process.
What process is it?
Disposing of corpses.
Ah, that one. Okay.
Alrighty. I guess just keep making our way around.
Mhm.
I don't know entirely where the entrance is.
We ask for another round of stealth checks.
No.
No.
There you go.
20.
Natural 20. So 33.
Unnatural 20.
33.
Yeah, 19 is still good enough. Oh, why am I yawning so much?
Tired.
There is a long like ramp that leads up to like a an area just like carved into the wall where where all the slaves are held. You don't know necessarily if any like slaves are out right now or how many got free because like the mind flayers were the main thing keeping the slaves.
Yeah.
So, the ramp is guarded. It has. It seems like 4 like of like the armed like warriors and a drow mage there as well.
I hate those things. Close together, are they?
Like they're kind of just like hanging out on like either side of the ramp. The ramp is like, 30 foot wide.
How long is it?
It ascends for probably 100 feet. Like in length, not height.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Length.
How tall is the? I'd say it's probably 40 feet tall.
Wish I had maddening darkness. Maddening darkness is a 60-foot radius. That'd be scary.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, I'd have no component pouch, so I can't cast it. Alright, so what's your plan?
should just kill them.
Very well can't sneak past them, like right in front of them. So
I
I
could.
don't think they're blind.
Yeah, unfortunately, you
could
do need
darkness.
at least some kind of cover to.
I'm sure I'll be a bit better, but even then, I'm not confident even when invisible.
Okay, hear me out. I turn into a drow, and we just walk past.
You don't think they'd be high alert on after what just happened?
Hear me out. I don't know. Good work. You're invisible. Zene's a
Definitely,
drow, so
it's mostly up to you guys. However, you guys want to get in.
If we can't take the ramp, how
What
How else
other
can we get
enemies
up
are
there?
or we just kill them.
That that was the option I was suggesting as well.
Yeah. Or we can try and pull them, sneak past. If that don't work, just kill them.
I wish I had a component pouch right about now. I really want to cast Fireball.
Well, I can cast Hold
I
Person.
I could cast Sunburst.
Don't use your major things for something so minor.
I think if we are going to try to kill them, we should focus on the mage.
I can polymorph the mage, focus on the other one, and then kill the mage afterwards. You
I
know the
can
mage is
just
going to be
hold
an issue.
person.
Can they still cast spells with Hold Person? I cannot remember.
Is there a way to get around them without even having to fight them?
I can only cast Fly on 3 of us.
I don't have a way to make a distraction.
What are you suggesting? If we did have a way.
I could turn us all into like bats, and they're not going to really think too much on bats. But that is also a major spell of mine.
Well, I also doubt we'd be able to scale the wall.
You can cast Polymorph, right, Zane?
Yes.
What
You
spells
can.
can you cast, Annalise?
Long Strider and Pass Without a Trace.
What Strider? What?
Long Strider.
Oh, Long Strider. Okay. Why do I feel like I have that spell? I
You
do. She's got very druidy spells.
She's
I
only got the
wonder
2.
why.
Huh?
She's a wood elf, so it's like they're innate.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have my chance. Anyways, that way, because Animal Shapes is a major spell, Fast can fly, but that would still leave one of us not being able to polymorph, and I would rather not have to use one of my
That's
wild
kind of the
shapes.
situation we're in. You could polymorph us, but one of us would be left in the dust. I could cast Fly on us, but one of us would be left in
I
the dust.
could um wild shape, but I only get 2 of those. And if I wild shape into a bat, I won't be able to turn into an earth elemental later.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's worth you wild shaping just to get in there.
I don't think so, neither. Um. Okay. Just yes or no. You don't have to think too much into it if it's a bad idea. I'm just throwing out things, okay?
Yeah.
I polymorph Annalise into a bat. You can fly. Z can polymorph into a bat. I can try and walk past him as a drow.
What do you guys think? Because you guys have been kind of quiet. Any
No
ideas
one
from
throwing
you?
out ideas.
Well, I don't think you walking past as a drow is gonna change anything then.
What do you propose we should do? I don't think walking in as a drow is a good idea either, but we don't have any better ideas, do we?
No, I just don't. I mean, I can always hold person, the mage.
'Cause I could, if I'm gonna cast fly on myself, then I can cast it on Esmore as well. So
Also, cast hold person. That's the other one though too. Because there's only the two of them, right? The Drow Mage and the Drow Elite Warrior.
Well, there's 4 of the Elite Warriors.
Oh,
how like prepared or like do they look like hurt from like whatever just happened with like the mind flayers and shit? Or
Well, it
mostly
has
okay?
been a long rest period, so like they're gonna be full health.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But considering what has happened, reinforcements are probably unlikely.
I honestly just think we should just try to kill them.
Yeah, I can hold person and we can go.
How far away are we from them?
It's up to you. You can. I think you have cover up to like 25 feet away. So if you want to get any closer than that, then they'll probably spot you. But you can get within 25 feet.
I don't think we need to really get much closer. I have basically unlimited range.
whole person is only 60 feet, so Zane's got that covered. Which is what you need me to do. Just tell me what you want me to do.
I could do this.
I also have that spell prepared.
I mean, I'm assuming that I'm the only one that can fucking cast that range or like long ranges.
I mean, that's 90 feet.
I mean, like actual. Well, I mean, I have Eldritch Blast, so like just like damage.
Yeah, you have.
I mean, like just damage.
Yeah, I think we
Long
sneak
ranges.
up, and then as soon as I can, I'll cast confusion. And when I cast confusion, you open fire. That's like a surprise round, I guess.
Because I think our best bet is to just fuck them.
Yeah,
I can also
take 'em
using my staff. I can cast Wall of Thorns. Get them
we
like
might not
in there
need that
also.
right now. I don't know if there'll be that much of an issue, but I think that should be the plan.
But I do think we need to focus the mage.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well then, just so I don't use any resources, I'll just produce flame on one of them after y'all attack, just on the mage, just to kind of get some extra damage in case needed.
All right. So I guess I'm going to sneak my way, try and get within 90 feet of them without being noticed.
Hey, easy enough. With pass without trace, it's no problem.
Yeah, and the elven cloak, giving them disadvantage on visual perception or whatever.
I just need to be within 30 feet for my produce flame, so I'll get 30 feet away from them.
Get closer. I'll stay by Zine though, while invisible.
And then
Alright, if you give me 1 second, I'll you guys on
One.
a shitty map.
shitty map, shitty map, shitty map.
I know the struggle, Danny. Trust me, I know. Here's one thing I'll say. Now that I've DM'd, I know Danny's struggles, so I sympathize with him.
Oh, I
A
know
lot of
making maps
things.
and shit is kind of hard.
It's not even just that. It's a lot that you learn to sympathize with Danny.
I know. Don't worry.
I
Like,
know that I'm ignorant. in
Having
that
a million
field.
fucking character sheets up at one fucking time. God damn, I don't know how you do it.
god, I keep making maps. No. The trash can's in the same place as like the add map button. It like disappears and then gets me. I need to make the and put you all on the map. And Elise. Okay, let me bring you guys over here. So you can get
It's
with
shitty.
yeah. So you can get within 25 feet of the ramp. So about there
Here.
before
you, Danny.
you will be spotted.
There's 25.
No,
I
like
hate you. You know I can't cast Fireball.
Oh, we're over there.
yeah, you're up here.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be down at the bottom. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I didn't scroll up or down. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself. I'm on the tool.
So you can't go past this line unless you've
This is as far as I need. I only need me within 30. So.
Which one is the mage?
this one.
Oh, that's initially.
I'm within range.
45, but this one's within. Oh wait, 35. What's the line, Danny?
Hmm?
Sorry.
It's
What's the
right
line?
You just can't be within. Stay there.
Okay, so I can't even get the mage.
Because there's like
Well, I could.
there's like buildings here.
I mean, we still have to damage the other guys anyway.
Yeah. We still need to kill them. It's just the mage should be priority. If you can't, then it's whatever.
Yay, random shapes.
We fight within the Jenga.
Tetris.
To give you some kind of reference as to like there's cover here, but there's just like open space between you and them.
Okay. Well then, so that I can hit the mage, I'll stand here.
I want to hit the mage. I'll be on this side. So I can try and go. I want to use.
I'm not trying to use Xena as cover.
What spells are y'all using against the mage?
That's not my intention at all.
It's so good.
What spells are y'all using against the mage? You're using Cold Person, right?
I'm using Confusion.
Confusion. And that's using what?
Take a guess.
Darkness. Oh, Fireball. Okay.
No, Eldritch Blast. I don't have the component pouch for Fireball.
Yeah, you need.
Okay.
I don't have any components.
You need a staff, my friend.
I have a staff.
But yeah, that doesn't necessarily help. At least in this case. Yeah, so I guess when everyone's ready, I'll cast Confusion.
I don't have any like long range spells on me.
Hitting any of them is fine.
Fine, I'll hit this one here with Produce Flame.
So
Eldritch Blast the mage 3 times.
I want everyone to roll initiative.
No. Oh. Feel my pain, Noah.
Oh, I'm always down here.
Whoa, I am first on initiative for a long time in a while.
For a long time in a while.
Yes.
That one. And then I need all of you to roll another stealth check. Keep in mind that if I could access cheat there. That you only get the +10 if you're within that.
What's the range?
Like 30 foot.
So, Vath, you're just outside of it. But you're currently invisible, so.
I mean, 7. I get
Uh,
told here.
Oh.
Oh.
okay, so the so even with the +10, Jordan's the only one who's not going to be a part of the surprise round.
Oh.
So it'll be Vath, Zine, it'll be Vath, Zine, and Elise, and then I'll stop top of the round. Cool.
Oh, can I cast Eldritch Blast now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All on the mage.
Jesus.
Okay. And let me just double check something.
$23 if the last one doesn't hit, but if it does, then I believe it's a 38.
Let's see. You're surprised you can't move or take an action in your first turn of combat. You also can't take a reaction. That's the important part. Cool. So all of those, yeah, all of those will hit.
38 then, I believe.
Yeah, that's enough
And then I'm
to
gonna
kill him
step back.
outright.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. All right, yeah.
As out of the buildings, just these streaks of energy strike the mage. He just crumples, and the elite warriors are very confused. Zine, you're up.
Casting confusion in the same spot.
Okay. What's your
18.
DC? It's
Yeah.
wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save of 18.
They both fail. Yeah, are confused. Cool.
And then I guess I'll take a step.
Annalise will shoot around the corner. Those will both miss. Right. And then back to the top of the round. Can you click confusion for me?
Yes. At the start of their turn, they have to make a D10 that determines what they do.
So this one doesn't do anything because he rolls 6. This one rolled a 10. I'm gonna go ahead and roll their wisdom saves here. Play at the end, and they both fail again. Okay. They will. Let's see. These. Yeah. So 1 melee attack against you.
Oh.
Wow, I just rolled 2 natural ones in a row. So that one misses for both attacks.
Like
And
I said, no.
And the other 2 are going to shoot you with hand crossbows.
No.
Wow, I'm rolling so bad. 11 and 13.
No.
Incredible. All right. Vath.
I'm glad you listened for once.
I'm gonna shoot the guy close to Esmore.
Cool.
I am clicking the wrong thing.
Ah.
Try that again. Oh, that's terrible. I'm getting damage.
The 22 hits, so he takes 10 damage. Cool. Esmore, it is now your turn.
It is. I am going to. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave right in front of me. Get those fuckers away from me.
Cool.
And
you'll get all 3 of them.
yeah, and I'm actually gonna cast it at, you know what, 4th level.
All right.
Boom.
They all fail.
Haha! Get away from me.
So 10 feet. And they're all going to take 21 damage. Also pass without, or no. Dean casted confusion. You pass without a trace is still up. Okay, would you like to move?
No, I don't want them getting to everybody else, so I'll let them come after me.
Cool. Zine, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. I shall vicious mockery the guy in the back.
Which one?
This. Oops, wrong thingy. This guy.
Cool. Fails, so he's gonna take 3. And
I rolled so bad on that damage.
we'll have disadvantage on his next attack. Yeah, he really did.
Damn.
3d4 and I rolled all ones.
Incredible.
We're really rolling them, guys.
All right. Annalise will pop around the corner for a second and just shoot the one in front. All right, 19 does it.
Get him.
Big 4. All right. Here I'll go. Both the confused ones don't move at all. These 2 will rush up and try to hit you.
Oh.
All right, 23, 13, natural 1, and 11. So the 23 hit.
23 hits.
Okay, you're going to
Even with disadvantage?
that was from this guy. This other guy.
Ah. Making sure.
Yeah. 5 piercing and 12 poison. A total
Okay.
of 17.
17.
damage.
I'm below 100 hit points now.
Oh no.
It didn't. Okay, I
and
changed it there, but
this-
I didn't change it on my main thing. What the hell?
This guy is no longer confused.
Okay, well, it shows on my character sheet and everything, but on my health bar above my tokens didn't change.
It's showing 93 for me.
Huh. Let me refresh. See that fixes that for me.
Vath, it's your turn.
I'll just blast the guy on the right again.
Oh god, I refreshed and it put me to the fucking dungeon of the Mad Mage. What the fuck? What the hell?
Roll 20. The first and last will hit, so that's 27 damage.
27.
Nice strike. It's blowing chunks and out of the
There we go.
armor.
Sick.
Right. Esmer, back to you.
As soon as my character sheet loads, okay. You know what? It worked so well last time. I'm gonna just do it again. This time at
Very, very hurt.
I'll do it at 4th level again. Fuck it.
The-
Ah.
The guy on the right saves, but it's not going to be enough. And this one takes. Is pushed 10 feet.
Hey. You can throw it back every time
Yeah.
it comes up to me.
Great. Zine. Also, Esmore, give me a con save. Maintain concentration.
Eh.
So pass without a trace is gone.
That's fine. I'll just recast it with my staff when the fight's over.
Okay. Oh, unfortunate. Don't have any. I only have my rapier. I don't have a ranged weapon.
Got magic.
Yeah. I'm going to step here and vicious mockery on the one closest.
Just saves. An 18.
Unfortunate. That will be my turn for now.
Alias will do the same thing. What did I just roll initiative for her?
I don't know. I was wondering.
Weird. Neither of them hit though. Alright. Let's see. I think that means. Yeah. Guy's still confused and is standing in a stupor. These two will run back up and attack you.
I feel for that guy in the back.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Hey,
So
same.
a 10 and 18, and then a 21 and 14.
The 18 and 21 hit.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 5 piercing, 12 poison. And the second one
Another
is
17.
Is 7 piercing, 13 poison.
And there are 20. Okay.
And then
I'm,
fails with a name.
I'm one
Half.
hit point above half health.
But you're not half.
I'm not half yet.
Okay, I'll just blast the only guy I can see.
All right. First two hit. Dealing
28.
enough, yeah. Oop. Alright, Esmore.
And I'm gonna move over here. So I can see this guy.
I'll just cast Produce Flame on this guy next to me.
Okay, it will be a disadvantage because he's so close.
It has a range of self or up to 30 feet.
Right, like you can hold it for light or you throw it.
Oh,
it is a ranged
okay.
attack.
Okay, that's fine.
13's gonna miss anyway.
Okay,
Zine.
help.
Rapier.
Whoa,
I'll
what are
do
you
that
going
to him.
Nope.
Not hitting with the rapier.
Both of those hit. Alright.
Let's go.
Damage. Still does nothing. Alright. This one will is bloodied.
What is that?
Darkness, most likely.
Mm-hmm. And is going to move. So both of you can actually neither you can see him, so you don't get opportunity attacks. You only get opportunity attacks against creatures you can see.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Vath, you're up.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Yeah, because you can see him.
Yeah.
It's gonna take 18. First and last one hit. Right.
Yep.
And let's see if he maintains concentration. Yes. Esmore.
He's on the bridge.
Yeah, you heard him move away.
I'll go here.
Okay.
And oh no, I can see. Oh no, Produce Flame. 21.
Yes.
It's the guy at the red, obviously.
Still alive, but very, very hurt.
Die, fucker. Wait,
And
how much did I move?
darkness goes away.
Yay! So I moved 15 to get there. I moved 15 to get back.
Zine.
I'm Zine.
I'll run at him. And rapier. Never
Does
mind.
not hit.
That's my turn. Pew pew.
Pew pew. With hit. Yeah, and that's enough to finish him off.
Damn, Annalise got a kill.
Bog.
There's still one more.
I know. Alright. Zine's turn to get a kill.
Maybe.
This drought for the last 2 rounds has been swinging his like short sword around wildly, trying to strike something that's not there. And wisdom save. Still fails with 17. So standing there, swinging wildly in the air. Veth.
I'm gonna use as more as a shield and Eldritch Blast.
Thanks.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
No worries, I got you.
Right.
I
That
can't
is
say shit.
22.
I was trying to use Zine as a shield, so I can't really say
You can't
anything.
say anything about that.
As well.
Yeah. It is.
And I've been putting it to work.
How far away am I? I need to move up 1. Now I'm at 30 feet. And produce flame. I'm not using any resources I don't have to. Woo! 23.
Yep. And X9. Bulleted. Alright, Zine. Poor Drow is so confused.
Poor guy,
It
but I've
says
been
it's
there.
my turn on the Xbox.
That's gonna hit. And
Let's
can't.
go, Zine!
Pog!
That's my turn. I still don't have 2 attacks.
Let's go, Zine! Nice initiative roll.
Jesus Christ, she's gonna do it again.
17 damage. Not dead yet, though. Alright. Let's see if something really funny happens here.
I really hope something happens.
So you rolled 10, so it's gonna be 2 strikes into using as he regains some
I
of his
totally called
faculties.
it. You totally called it, dude. You
I
totally
knew it
called
was gonna happen.
21 and a 26 to hit.
Oh my god.
Can I warding flare?
On which one? On the 21 or 26?
21.
Yeah, so that turns into a 10. The first one's gonna miss. You're still gonna take 10 piercing and 13 poison. So a total of 23
Oh my
damage.
god.
Yeah.
And fails wisdom save. As he just strikes into you, he just says, "You." Beth.
Eldritch Blast, baby.
Hog. Get him. Fuck him up.
That's a 16.
16 is still alive.
Get him,
Kick his
Esmore.
ass, Seabass.
Or just leave him.
Let Annalise take care of him.
let Zine get a kill.
I'll do it. I can do it.
Jordan.
Is
Thinking,
Oh.
hang on. I'm thinking, hang on.
look at
I
the spinny,
don't want
the
it.
spinny wheel.
I don't need it.
Yeah, like
I don't
it's like
need
the it's the buffer thing.
Uh-huh.
Damn, 19 for a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah, I mean
Actually,
you're rolling like 3d8. Yeah. Yeah, rolled really good. He only had 2 hit points. Just like he like catches fire and like starts like running off and like falls off and dies.
Yo, hold on. Opportunity attack. He ran away. Opportunity attack, bro. Zine, get him.
Rape her. Rape here, I mean.
Get that rapier in, bro. Maybe you'll get the kill
Would have
first.
died.
Yeah, do
would
it.
have been
That
destroyed.
damage.
Go!
It's so sad.
He doesn't
You
even
think-
make it off the bridge.
He was running off on fire, and Zine just throws a rapier and stabs him in the chest. He falls off the
Loses
off
the
the
rapier,
landing.
but it was worth it.
Good thing I have 2 in my inventory for some reason.
Why the fuck do you have 2
Zine
rapiers?
just buys a bunch of
I don't
rapiers to
know.
throw.
God, you rolled so bad on that damage. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was pretty bad. But I also have a plus 11 to my Eldritch Blast, and I managed to miss. So
And I
who
just
am I to say?
wasted 2 nat 20s.
Hey, Z, you want to heal me?
You didn't waste 2 nat 20s, dude. You just secured a kill.
Fair.
Who knows? He could have come. He could have came back and become our BBE. BBE,
Hey,
you
Z.
know.
Hey, Z,
Yeah.
you want to heal me?
Do I want to heal you?
Yeah. About half health, my dude.
I think we both know the answer to if she wants to or not.
I'll give you a level 2 cure wounds, but that's all I can spare for now.
That's fine. 13? Okay. We're up to 69 health. Nice.
Cool. Well, you have cleared the way at least to get up there.
Could we have searched them for keys?
And hopefully a component pouch so I can cast some fucking spells.
Let's see. So as for component pouch, I'm gonna look at what spells the Drow Mage can cast.
Okay.
Let's see. So he has the components for Minor Illusion, Dancing Lights, Mage Armor, Witch Bolt, Web, Darkness, Levitate, Fly, Lightning Bolt, Edvar's Black Tentacles. That's it.
I can take the one with fly. That I can cast that. That's all I can really cast though. I don't know what the components are for those other spells.
A piece of a tentacle of a giant octopus or giant squid. A bit of fur and a rod of amber crystal or glass. A small leather loop. Or a piece of golden wire.
Yeah, I'll just take the fly ones.
Twig from a tree that has been struck by lightning. Okay, so you're now able to cast fly.
Yes.
I'll also recast Pass Without a Trace with my staff.
Cool. But I think that's where we're gonna end it today. Because
Alrighty.
now that you have a direction, I can actually plan for things.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll really
Let's
kinda do more
see.
roleplay
As
there.
for the next time we play, let's see.
Probably gonna be another dead month.
Well, we can play on the 11th, and then we would have to take a break. Otherwise, otherwise the next time we would play is either the 1st or the 8th, depending. No, New Year's.
I can do the 11th.
I can do the 11th.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's play next week, and then we'll take a month, and then be back on the 8th potentially.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Give
until then-
everyone some holiday time and some rest time.